Hello, everyone. My name is Joelle. I live in Miami, Florida, and I work as a human resources consultant from home. So I do all the boring HR stuff, recruiting, compensation and benefits, employee relations, and although that's what I do for my job, and I'm available for hire for that because I only have two accounts at this point. But my passion is selling plants actually, and I'm selling this delicious little pothos plant for $5, and it comes with a little drainage plate. And I like to give you guys a little bit of free information. Um, in addition to that plant, I'm selling this gentleman who's very attractive. He kind of looks like me. So this is ceramic, and this is a snake plant combined with a pothos plant. And these plants like indirect lighting, so you could put it next to a window that gets partial lighting, and you don't have to water it that often, maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks. Um, and so yeah, so that one is pretty cool. Another cool plant that I'm selling is this snake plant with a Swiss cheese plant. I love these plants because they're so cute. So they have these little holes. Again, these like indirect lighting, and it's self-watering. So for instance, if you could see, there's a little spout plate thingy here. You pour a little bit of water here, and it directly feeds the water into the what is it called? Into the roots, and you could kind of snap it off if you want to. Let me see how this works. Oh, I can't because I have to take this off. So for instance, you take off the thingamajiggy, you kind of turn it, and you could dump out the water here. If you guys are like clean freaks, I'm personally a clean freak. So I don't know if you guys are, but that's a pretty cool feature. Another favorite plant of mine is this Big Mama. Okay, Big Mama. She a Big Mama. So this is the for reference. I'm 5'9", and look how big this is. This is the Philandron, also known as the Burl Marx. This beauty is from Brazil, and it brings beautiful tropical vibes that can elevate your heart and your living room. And so it's also combined in the back with snake plants, and it has this delicious wraparound tie-dye print fabric that I've hot glued with this cute little um, hippie vibe rope, which I like, and it has the drainage holes on the bottom to maintain its, drainage going good. And so the good thing about the snake plant and the philandron, if I'm looking to the side, I apologize. I'm looking at my notes, and I'm a little bit nervous because I'm like new to this stuff. Is that it cleans the air. And so for snake plants, they produce air at nighttime, so that's pretty cool. However, there's a warning. You want to keep snake plants and the philandrum away from children under the age of 2 years old and your cats and dogs because they're toxic. So if they eat it, it causes diarrhea, which is not good. However, the good thing about these plants is that they could thrive pretty much in any soil medium, and they could thrive even in acidic soil, which is very common in Florida. So, in other words, they're pretty tough to kill. The snake plant is also referred to as the mother in law tongue, or lengua de suegra in Spanish. And in other countries, I believe they use other terms, but I forgot what they are. In addition to that, I have a team. In the event that you want to redecorate your backyard, I have a team of experts like architects, landscape architects, interior designers. If you need heavy lifting, movers, arborists, plumbers, handyman, electricians, window installers. I mean, everybody. Realtors, I have lawyers. I could pair you up with them. And obviously, you get a discount for that. And let me tell you, one of my friends, he made it on the cover of a very famous interior design magazine. Oh, and before I forget, because I tend to forget shit, I will be rolling out some free educational plant and gardening videos in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And in addition to that, I will be working between August and December on some artwork, on some art pieces, both in print and in other mediums on cultural identity series. So my mother is from Cuba. And I want to do some, I'm going to take pictures of some friends and family, some volunteers on basically flags painted on faces, and then edit it on Photoshop and all that stuff, and then fix it with the AI for the aspect ratio and all those like boring stuff. And I will be selling these prints anywhere between $5 to $25. So it's very fairly affordable for like your Christmas presents and stuff for your family. In addition to that, another favorite plant of mine is this delicious baby. I mean, look at her. She's like, hello, darling. You want to bring me home? I know I do, okay? So she comes in this delicious plastic textured gray color. And this delicious mamacita, she needs water once a week. And she likes indirect sunlight. She eventually gets a little bit taller than this, and her leaves have holes, and they eventually kind of do this really cool thingamajiggy, which I love. So yeah, that one is about $45, and for an extra $3, I can deliver it anywhere within Coral Gables and Wynwood downtown area. I'm also selling some decor pieces I don't need anymore. So I'm selling, for instance, this little IKEA candle holder thing for like $6. And you want to keep in mind, these are very simple gifts. So for instance, Father's Day is June 16, which is 3.5 months from now. Mother's Day is May 12th, which is 3 months from now. And Veterans Day is November 11th. So if you have any friends, family members that have served our country, you know, in the army or whatever, you could buy them a plant. I mean, everybody loves plants. You can't really go wrong with plants, right? So again, thank you so much for watching my video. And thank you for your patience because I'm really new to this. So if I messed up anywhere, I apologize. If you have any questions regarding like plants, if you're new to gardening, whether it's ornamentals, orchids, growing like vegetables, stuff like that. For instance, I'm growing right now 6 pineapples, papaya, avocado, mangoes, obviously because we're in South Florida. And I'm also growing I'm sprouting new avocado plants. So if you have any questions regarding that, oh, and I also used to have star fruit trees, and that was going very well. However, Hurricane Irma had other plans with my plant, and I've successfully grown basil, rosemary. I personally love basil because they are a natural deterrent to mosquitoes and ants and roaches. They do not like the smell of that plant. So me personally, basil is a plant that is near and dear to my heart because I try to use, you know, chemical-free stuff. And again, if you have any questions that are a little confused that maybe, you know, Google can't answer for some reason, feel free in the comments below to ask me, and I'll try to find the answer. If I don't know the answer, then I'll try to ask, you know, my mom or my dad. For instance, my dad was raised on a farm, so he has like a wealth of knowledge, even more than me. So again, thanks for coming and wish you the best. Namaste.